Some 200 Americans have left the epicenter of China's coronavirus outbreak on a U.S. government-chartered flight. Hundreds of others, though, are still there. The health crisis in Wuhan has the Trump administration thinking of suspending all U.S. flights to and from mainland China. Some major airlines, including British Airways, have already canceled all their China flights. The outbreak is blamed for at least 132 deaths, and it's spread to more than a dozen countries. And take a look at this. This is at the Wuhan airport. A pilot put on a full hazmat suit just to move the airplane.
The U.S. flight landed overnight in Anchorage, Alaska, where passengers were screened and the plane was refueled. It's now headed to March Air Reserve Base in Moreno Valley, east of Los Angeles. Carter Evans is there. Carter, what can passengers expect when they arrive?
Well, they're going to get more screening. The good news is they passed a screening test in Anchorage, and they are going to be able to pass another screening test when they arrive here, but they're going to have to be quarantined for at least 72 hours. We spoke with a man who chronicled his journey as he boarded the only American flight out of Wuhan. Dual American and British citizen Ian Thompson's road to the airport was silent. The highways deserted, except for the police checkpoints.
Good news is my name was on the list, so I got through the first roadblock. Now it's heading to the airport and getting through to the medical checks.
Thompson was one of about 200 people able to board the U.S.-bound flight from Wuhan.
I had to go through my embassy to get here. It's basically a case of I'm lucky to be on this flight.
When the plane lands at March Air Force Base in Moreno Valley, California, passengers will be led into a hangar where they will be monitored for symptoms for anywhere between 3 days to 2 weeks.
Americans should know that this is a potentially very serious public health threat. But at this point, Americans should not worry for their own safety.
For flights coming from China, the CDC has increased the number of screening stations from 5 to 20, including 2 land borders. They'll all act as quarantine stations where health workers will check travelers for illness before they're admitted into the country. A quick search on social media shows a lot of people in this area were concerned and actually scared, mistakenly thinking that this flight was arriving full of sick people. That is not the case. It's due here in about 3 hours. Tony?
You can certainly understand why people might be concerned, though. Carter, thank you very much.